I am super thrilled because I just got the Alternity Ultra Magnus in the mail, and I am very excited to open him up because I feel like this feels like such a premium figure. I mean, it is secondhand, sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like this is one of those things that's not technically Ultra Magnus per se, but it's a unique take on the character. And yeah, so we've got Transformers Alternity here, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I like the box art. It doesn't feel like a toy. I like what I'm looking at here. The alt mode and the bot mode and all the details being featured. I've seen some reviews, and you probably have too. But this is essentially me taking a look at this figure in 2020, when many years after a lot of the reviewers have already taken a look at it. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out of its box. And that is, oh wow, such a nice premium looking pearlized white figure. I'm almost afraid to do my usual transformation where I test it for this comes with instructions. I'm gonna set that off to the side. I'm almost afraid to do the usual way I transform things and compare and check if it's intuitive or not, because I feel like it's such a premium figure. I mean, look at that. That's so nice. Wow. Okay, so now you're probably wondering why I have oh, that's nice. Take a look at that. Okay, so I can cut this off. Probably cut this section off and keep it trained like that. That's interesting. That's a nice packaging option right there. It feels really nice. I feel like it might have some die-cast parts. I feel like there's a lot of die-cast parts. This is a really nice white pearlized Nissan GTR. Licensed car too. So let's see if it works with, obviously it's gonna work with Siege Ultra Magnus. No problem there. Let's see if it works with Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. Okay, so it works on the underside. I'm not sure if it works in the inside. Let's try. Unfortunately it gets stuck. But I can put it inside, like if I work on it. There you go. That works out pretty nicely. It's fairly large, but it still works. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out now and actually take a look at the figure itself, because really that's what this is for. But remember, this is an unboxing. I have not seen this figure. I've not opened this figure before. Okay, so it looks like pearlized, maybe die cast in parts. Here, I can recognize die cast parts in the back and plastic up in the front. It's really nice. Okay, so I know if I open this, I'm gonna see, oh, that's nice. So I can actually see the interior of the car. So seats, I can see seats. I can see a steering wheel. It's right-hand drive. And that essentially does look like a car in the inside. I like the headlights as well. Oh, so it's got mirrors. It's got tiny little mirrors. And the lights are crystal plastic. Headlights too. Wow, this is really, really nice. Okay, so let's attempt to, okay, oh, one more thing, rubber tires. I'm a little nervous about rubber tires because they crack over time, but it's okay. For this one it works. They don't tend to crack where I live. for some reason. Okay, so let's attempt to transform him now, shall we? So I'm going to put this box here so I can see where I'm going. Okay, I'm a little afraid to do it because, okay, so let's see if there are any parts that want to separate. Okay, so there. Alright, so that worked. Alright, so that tended to... I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be an intuitive transformation, but we will try. Ah, okay, so if I just... It feels like it's transforming like a regular transformer. Okay. So this looks like it's gonna be the front. Ah, I see. Okay, so it's gonna have a wider chest. No. Oh, it's actually gonna come together in front rather. Okay, so that's the head. So it's pretty much got that down. Okay, bring this to the side. This is not an instructional video, okay? So do not come at me for... This is me trying to figure out if its transformation is intuitive. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so it looks like that's pretty much okay. So, there. Bring that down. Looks like that's okay. I'm just trying to be careful here. Intuitive as toys may be, you still have to be careful. Okay, so these look like legs. Okay. So I feel like I'm essentially still doing this, right? It feels a little Bayformers-ish. But I suppose that's what happens when you transform an actual car. Does this peg into place? I feel like it should. There it is. It does peg into place. Good. So I'm just gonna do a quick check and see if that looks right. Okay, so these are supposedly intended to come up front. Oh, not the whole thing. So it's like little stingers. Okay. Not 100% sure if I got that right, but essentially it does still feel like an intuitive transformation. I'm going to check if I did that 100% correctly. It's a bit top heavy, and the articulation is a little wonky, but it's there. No hip articulation, but everything else seems to be present. There's knee bend, shoulder swivel, elbow bend, wrist articulation. I don't see any weaponry or any ability to carry. Well, there's ability to carry a weapon. There's a little bit of a 2mm peg here, but essentially that's Ultra Magnus, and it does evoke Ultra Magnus. I mean, even if he's a car, it still looks like White Optimus Prime. So it's nice. It's a nice figure. I like it. It's a little. It feels like it's a little wider in package art, but overall, I would say the aesthetic is there for White Ultra, Optimus Prime or Ultra Magnus. It's not super stable, I would say, but like the die cast feels like it's wearing it down a bit, but still it looks like a fantastic figure. And honestly, I don't regret this purchase. It's nice. I like it. I like the little stingers that he has. It doesn't seem to want super stand up on its own, but it's manageable. You can get him to stabilize. But like I said, it feels like a Bayverse. So overall, I'm really glad I got this figure for my collection. It's a unique take on Ultra Magnus. And, well, I understand that it is a repaint of Optimus Prime. But from my perspective, just being an Ultra Magnus collector, it's a unique take on Ultra Magnus. And it does give you the same vibe that an Ultra Magnus toy would. Especially because of the color choices. And yeah, I'm really glad I got this toy. So if you still have the chance to pick yourself up an Alternity figure, it's essentially a deluxe class figure, a larger deluxe class figure, go ahead and do so. You're not going to regret it. He'll make a great addition to any Ultra Magnus collection. This has been X Paco for X's Toy Universe. Till next time.